first met Martin through my agent, Ray. He came highly recommended. He said he's done wonders with people, sometimes in rough cases, such as myself, poor credit or, not a lot of money to foot the bill for a house, put it that way. It was actually over a cell phone. It was a while ago. It was back in December, and he basically, told me what his plan was, and he's like, "Once you find a house, let me know." And he got me pre-approved right out of the gate, no issues. And after that, we've been talking on and off for like the past 10 months because unfortunately this mortgage had a lot of speed bumps in it, put it that way. So it took a while to get everything done, but he was a man of his word, and he followed through every day. Every week I talked to him and gave me updates, and for how hard this mortgage was, it was still pretty smooth. He went above and beyond. There was one of the, I know, like I said, you don't want to talk about, but one of the hurdles was, we actually fell out of the running for the mortgage, and he actually worked it out with the owner to let us rent until we can get everything squared away, and then we could close on the mortgage, which is what we did. We're actually living in the house since June, renting it from the owner until we can get everything together so we can close today. Yeah, and that was all on Martin. He's the one that talked to the selling agent, talked to the homeowner. He's like, "I will make it happen," and he did. He's a 100% man of his word. Perfect. No issues. Even if Martin was around and I had to get some information, I could send it to them and they'll make sure he gets it. It was, it was effortless. We had such a huge amount of paperwork. Everything that you need for mortgage, tax returns, income, stuff like that. I had stuff from years and years ago because I didn't know exactly how much he was going to need considering, the situation I was in. So I brought him a stack of paperwork like this, and I'm like, "You got everything you need." And he looked through and he actually took pictures of it. It was an ongoing joke in the office, but everything that they needed, if something they needed wasn't in there, they'd let me know and I'd get it faxed over to them. But yes, the process actually started. I first contacted Ray back last November, and then me and him started looking. We contacted Martin in December, and we initially went to contract on the house we bought in March. And in June, some things went wrong. More on my end, it was a credit issue. Something hit my credit that dropped my credit 80 points and screwed me. So Martin did everything on his end to get it removed. It just took a little bit of time, and that's why we fell so far behind on it. But he took care of everything. I didn't have to do a damn thing. He did it all, and he stuck to his word. Here I am, closed, and I own my first house. Oh, it was awesome. One of the big things that being a business owner and being in the industry I've been in for 21 years, it's customer service. No matter what, there's always going to be issues. There's always going to be some form of a hiccup. How you address it after there is a hiccup or a problem or a speed bump is what's important. You gotta do what you gotta do to get to your final goal. And his final goal was getting me in this house, and he did everything he could do. And that's what will make or break a company. Some people will say, "Oh, we could wash our hands of it and walk away," but that's not good business. You're not going to get referral or repeat business that way. Just speaking from a business owner standpoint, you want to do everything you can to make that customer happy, make them feel like you did everything in your power. And they could have walked away. When everything went bad, the owner of the home could have walked away. Could have ended badly for me, but everyone did everything in their power, and that's customer service. Oh, I would say that no matter what, even if you have credit issues, anything, he will point you in the direction you need to go. He's the person that you want to work with. Absolutely, hands down.